Left hook that just seemed to catch Malcolm on the tip of the chin. And it goes now, yep.
After a great debut of Lennox Lewis in the first professional fight against Al Malcolm in his native United Kingdom, and a victory by a knockout in the second round, his next opponent was a 22-year-old United States boxer, Bruce Johnson, with a record of 5 victories, 10 losses and 1 draw. On the 21st of July, 1989, at Convention Center, Atlantic City, New Jersey, it was the United States debut for Lewis. There wasn't any problem to repeat success of the previous fight. In the second round, Lennox pushed Johnson to the ropes. Shortly after, he started to unload power punches. After 6 punches combination, Bruce Johnson was saved by a referee at 1 minute 24 seconds of the second round.
Bit of a chance, I suppose, but it's all one-way traffic, bit like an avalanche at the moment.
Johnson was clearly hurt and taking big shots with no retaliation.
It's over at the start of the second round. Another warm-up exercise for Lennox Lewis, a man who's got a big company backing in the United Kingdom. He was born in West Ham. Just a messy finish, but then the good right-hander over the top came in after this.
Yeah, well, it was just a survival from Johnson. He knew no chance of success. He was just trying to get as much time by as possible. Good body punching from Lewis, probably an improvement on his first performance.
On the 25th of September, 1989, at National Sports Centre, Crystal Palace, London, Lennox Lewis met his next opponent, Andrew Gerrard, who was born in Wales, United Kingdom, with the record of 11 victories, 30 losses and 5 draws. In the first round, Lewis missed with left hook and right uppercut.
And considered a good...
Shortly after, he started to throw jabs actively, showing control of the situation.
Proved that, certainly in the amateur ring, but has got a good left jab. Gerrard's had over 40 professional bouts.
Lennox landed 3 hooks to the body, capped with a big uppercut in the opening minute that snapped back the head of Gerrard.
Here in this third pro bout for Lewis. Good right hand though. Gerrard seems to take those hooks to the body without flinching, but the uppercut, which came in the very early part of that round, was a splendid punch. An interesting flurry of blows there from Lewis.
Straight right hand came through Gerrard's gloves.
It's a difficult bout in a way, this for champion, because he's expected to win and expected to win well. To have an average performance, people will say, well, he doesn't look as though he's going to go all the way.
Gerrard lunged at the rival, but with little success.
Boxing for a championship, though.
Meanwhile, Lennox jabbed consistently, adding punches to the body.
Well, Gerrard seems to be enjoying it. Lewis certainly seems to enjoy hitting him. So everybody's happy in this one.
Fighters continued with jab shooting, rarely throwing power punches.
I remember a particularly sweet left hook from him had Mason in trouble for a short while, but Mason stopped him. It's a sweet jab from Lewis, which Gerrard can't do a great deal about.
Midway through the round, Andrew began to bleed from the nose and mouth.
I'm not quite sure what that gesture means. Lewis is 24, and as well as Olympic champion, he was Commonwealth Games champion in Edinburgh in '86. So he's got an excellent pedigree in terms of amateur boxing, and extremely ambitious to go all the way in the professional ring. So first round without a doubt to Lewis.
Round 2.
Now, in over 40 bouts, Gerrard's only been stopped by 3 men.
In the second round, Lewis continued to pump the jab into Gerrard's face, combining with the hooks to the body.
Stop Gerrard too. They've got bags of courage.
Andrew tried to work from the inside, but it did not affect his opponent.
Vary the fight. Vary his attack. Try something new. Is he a fight a month, something like that? Culminating in a British title challenge.
Clearly outclassed, Gerrard began to resort to clowning and playing to the crowd.
Punishment yourself, and he's certainly in that position at the moment. Lewis is a huge sporting hero in Canada, having won that gold medal for them. And it might very well have belonged to Britain, to Canada, learnt all his boxing there, so all credit to them. But he was born right here, not so far from. You might remember that he stopped Riddick Bowe of the USA in Seoul to win the Olympic gold medal. Bowe was a hot favourite there.
Sharp left-right combination.
Toying with Gerrard now in this round. And there can surely only be one winner here. So he's got a little bit of form.
Andrew, are you okay? You'll be Round 3.
Now I wonder if Lewis will go out to stop his man in this one.
At the beginning of the third round, Lewis stung Andrew with a combination and poured a flurry of power punches.
Gerrard doesn't want to take those sort of head punches all night. This is all part of the learning process for Lewis, the Olympic gold medalist, super heavyweight from Seoul. He actually boxed in the Olympics 4 years before in Los Angeles, but he was only just about 19 at the time. He got beaten by Tyrell Biggs, the eventual gold medalist.
Lennox Lewis obviously dominated the ring. Gerrard was not fast or strong enough. His attack showed no result.
Decided to turn pro here in Britain. He's got his eyes on the British title and the Canadian heavyweight title. But that won't be easy against a man like this. He knows enough about cutting out Lewis's range, as you'll notice. He steps inside the punch quite often.
At the end of the third, Lewis got him on the ropes, performing another flurry.
About. Have a look at this, because Gerrard is shipping some punishment here. And I thought the referee might have...
As the round ended, Lennox politely showed Andrew where his corner was.
Neither did the Welshman. Lewis certainly did.
Round 4.
Well, I wonder if this crowd here at the Crystal Palace are looking at a future world heavyweight champion.
In round 4, Lewis started with a combination to the head and to the body, adding 5 consecutive straight right hands mixed with jabs that caused Gerrard to stumble back into the corner. At this, the referee stepped in and waved an end to the bout.
Sitting in that, but he's landing at him, and the referee's had enough, and that's quite right, and Gerrard agrees.
It was the third professional victory of Lennox Lewis, at the 33rd second of the fourth round, and the last fight of Gerrard's professional career.
But Gerrard was definitely taking too much right at the end. There was no point in it continuing. He wasn't offering that much himself, and there's no point at all in continuing to take head punches like that.
Subscribe to stay tuned, and don't miss the next episode of Lennox Lewis' professional career.
Please.